Yes, hello and welcome to another vlog from Ben Rider.
I can't get diamonds so pearls, and I don't wanna take you traveling the world, but I can love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'll give you all of what I've got, the fancy things, baby, I have not. Just gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, babe. Cross my heart and hope to die. Golden trinkets, mobile phone, expensive shoes, you can get your own. Just gonna love you.
Today we're testing out the Yamaha TriCity 125. This is a fairly unusual bike, scooter, when it came out first. I don't know how. I don't know, it's probably in the market already for 10 years or something. This is the latest version here, I think 2020 model. This one specifically only has 74 kilometers on the odometer. And so this is fairly new. Apparently this has the urban pack mounted to it. So we have a very tall windscreen, which I personally, as you probably know, don't really like. And we have, but for rainy days, I guess that's very good weather protection. And we have the top box. I think it's a 39-liter top box. One full-size helmet, I think, if you're lucky, can fit in there. So let's go around and have a look at the controls and at the display and at the storage spaces. So on the left-hand side, we have the high beam and low beam switch. We have the blinker switch, the turn signal switch, which is not really, I think, Yamaha standard. It's kind of flimsy. It looks kind of Chinese. I don't really like it. They should have put in the regular turn signal switch. I don't know why they actually changed that. You know, this, basically, why don't they take it from other bikes like the NMAX and, you know. Anyways, then we have the horn. On the right-hand side, we just have the starter switch, and we have the throttle. The display is as follows. On the left-hand side, we have the clock. Then we have the fuel, remaining fuel in the fuel tank. Then we have the speedometer. Then we have the outside temperature. I don't think this is quite right because we don't have 40 degrees, but maybe we have 20, 25, 26. But standing here in the sun, you know, okay, it's forgiven. Then we have the oil trip. Okay, I changed that. We have the total. We have the belt trip, so it shows all the information for service. We have the odometer. We have trip A and trip B. No, trip 1 and 2. And that's what it is. Let's put it back to odometer. So that is the the display. We also, from time to time, we have a light coming on here in the display, which is called Eco. It's a green light and shows you apparently that you're riding very fuel efficient. So storage space wise, in the front we only have one cubby hole on the right hand side. We have a hanger here for your coat, not a coat hanger, a hook for your grocery shopping. We have one small little cubby hole, which is kind of difficult to open up for me since I'm so stupid. And it is very small. Only my hand without my arm would fit in there. We have not a USB. We have a 12-volt socket, but you know, you can use an adapter and put your USB devices on it. And then we have the trunk space. The trunk space has the fuel tank in there actually, which is here. It's 7.2 liters. And we have the storage space apparently for one full-sized helmet. maybe not a very big full-sized helmet, but I guess you can fit it somehow. And it's not very big, you know. If they had put actually the fuel tank where between the feet, then you would have had more space, but then of course you would have been a problem to put your bags and stuff. Anyways, as I said, this is the urban pack here, which has this higher windscreen, which you can see here, and you have the top box of 39 liters. I don't know how much this costs more, maybe 300 euro or something, 350, 400. The full scooter TriCity 125 costs around 4,700 euro, or starting at that price. So I showed you the display, I showed you this, and there's nothing else to show you except that I'm not in the middle, not centered on the bike. That's terrible. We have 220 disc brakes in the front, two. We have 230 disc brake in the rear. We have 14-inch wheels in the front and 13 in the rear. The braking power isn't really that great. I mean, it has unified braking system. That means when you press the lever on the left-hand side, then you will brake with both brakes, front and rear. But still, okay, I guess I have to do emergency braking or so. But it does not feel as firm and as good as all the other Yamaha scooters and bikes. Anyways, that's about it. That's all I can tell you about the Yamaha TriCity 125. We'll do the test ride back to the dealer now, and I will put down the microphone for the final sound check. But I think this engine is actually the NMAX engine, only that wrapped up in this body, which is much more heavy, which is heavier than the NMAX, about 30 kilos, I think. So this one weighs 164. And the seat height, I don't know, maybe I forgot to mention it. The seat height is 780, so it's not too bad. Sound check. We're back on the helmet camera. We'll go back to the dealer now. I will do hopefully I can do a 0 to 100 check. Yeah, it's not very fast, it's not very quick, but for the city I think a pretty good idea, especially with the urban pack. I don't know about the windscreen, but of course you can buy this separately, the top box. I think it has 39 liters and it should fit one full-sized helmet in there, or maybe two small jet helmets. So as I said, nothing special about this. It's a regular scooter, nothing with a car license and stuff like that. No, because it doesn't have all the special features that it needs to be that you can drive it with a car license. So yeah, let's get back on the scooter and let's go back to the dealer. Okay, display once again. As I said, the eco light comes on. At first I didn't know what it said because my eyes are not that good anymore. But it says eco here. When it's actually lit, it's not easy to see what it says. Yeah, let's go. Not so much talking, but go. So are we recording? Yes. Let's try to do the 0 to 100 check. This bike is almost new. It has 74 kilometers on the odometer. So the tires are pretty new, but some dealers, they don't care. You know, some dealers like my Kawasaki dealer, maximum power now. Some dealers like my Kawasaki dealer, they actually take these out for 200-300 kilometers. Okay, actually braking not too bad, but the brake levers feel kind of strange. They feel kind of weak. They don't feel very powerful, but you can brake, definitely. And you have the unified braking system, or central braking system. Some others call it central braking system, meaning one lever, the left hand in this case, actually brakes front and rear brake at the same time. So that is pretty cool. It's an extra safety feature. Actually, I think all of the bikes should have that, because more safe, to be safer, it's always better. Yeah, the riding definitely feels like a regular scooter. If you're afraid of, I don't know how it rides and stuff like that, I can tell you, it just rides like a regular scooter. You don't notice it. When you go left or right, you don't notice it that you have two tires in the front. You just don't notice it, and that's good. And that's when actually Yamaha has done something good, because on some other three-wheelers you actually feel it, that you have three wheels or two wheels in the front, and that you kind of have to put it into the curves or into the corners. But with this one, it's very natural, and as I remember correctly, the TriCity 300 was also very natural in the corners. So you just have to lean it into it, and it does the job by itself. You don't feel that you have two wheels in the front. Yeah, once again, this is the Urban Pack. I think it's pretty good that they actually equipped it so you can show people. Let's see if we can do the 0 to 100 here now. There will not be any big surprises, I know, but we'll try it anyways. We'll try it anyways, right? Because we're the test riders. So let's stop here. Okay, so nobody coming. 1, 2, 3. Maximum power. Stop. Okay, we go down an incline, or how do you say, we're going down a hill here. So it took a very long time, and I think it would have taken an even longer time if there hadn't been this going down the hill. I have maximum power now again, but we're going down a hill here, so I'd say the maximum speed must be around 100 real life, 100 GPS measured, because it doesn't really go any faster than 110 when you go downhill. Yeah, the windscreen in the front, of course, is good, but on the side, you get hit on the shoulders for the windscreen naturally with the wind. So once again, maybe it's good when the rain comes smashing into your face here, and then you have a clear view of everything in front of you. But usual normal days, I think this big large windscreen is just not right for me. Actually, I was thinking of getting the X-Max 300 or so, and I had the sporty windscreen for the test ride. Okay, we have maximum power going up the hill here now, and I thought, this sporty windscreen might be actually pretty cool, because it gives you the feeling of a naked, and I like that. I don't like these windscreens. Maximum power still. Let's try to overtake this guy. Oh, maybe not. This is very difficult with this power that it has to overtake this truck now. So yeah, seating position on the seat. Actually, I feel pretty comfortable in this little cradle here. I feel very comfortable. Seating position is good, more like on the toilet once again, toilet seating position. But it feels comfortable. And what else? The mirrors are pretty good actually. You can adjust them quite nicely. You can see, well, just like on regular motorcycle mirrors. Now, of course, you see some from you inside of it, but you see basically everything. With this very hard wind here at the moment for hitting us, it seems kind of unstable. For the front seems kind of unstable, and it seems to kind of shake around. Maybe you can see this actually on the video. I hope it's only just the wind and that it's not has nothing to do with this parallelogram. I go maximum speed now. We have full throttle. Yeah, as I said, once again, anybody who is in the market for a 125 scooter, and the price for this one, I think it starts at 4,700. I don't know if the registration is already included or not, but we have to be careful because we have a speed trap here. And yeah, 4,700. Of course, it's a bit more expensive. Like when you get the NMAX, I think it costs like 3,300 or something. So you have to pay 1,500 euro more. Also about the same price for the TriCity 300 for these two wheels in the front. Although the TriCity 300 offers you quite a lot more because it has this standing assist system, and yeah, I don't know. It's just, of course, it's bigger and nicer. Not everything bigger is nicer, but usually. Anyways, yeah, the display is clearly readable also here at night, as you can see. No problem with that. I do like it. It's a good old LCD display. Nothing to go wrong with that one. You know, better than these TFT displays which you cannot read, and sometimes in the sun. So this is clearly visible. Everything is clearly visible. Yeah, the blinker switch I don't like. It's not really motorcycle standard, Yamaha standard actually, and I don't like it. I don't know why they did not put the regular, like from the NMAX or so on it, because this is just flimsy stuff. So yeah, that almost actually already concludes our test ride here. I don't know what else to say. The power is not really sufficient for the highway because it's so heavy. Not so heavy, but it is heavier than a regular 125 scooter usually, if it's not a maxi scooter. It weighs 164 kilos, and yeah, that's quite a lot already for this one, for this little 125, I think. So all in all, still a good package for the city. But you know, if you want to go travel maybe to the next city or next district or wherever you are and whatever you do, or go for fishing and hunting with it, maybe you should consider either a regular 125 scooter, which has already more power because it's usually lighter, or just get the 300, you know, and then get the 300, the TriCity 300. You can ride it with your car license. And if you want to see my test ride of the TriCity 300, right, it was not really a test ride, was more like a group ride. You can watch it right here. So yeah, but all in all, it's good Yamaha quality, except for this switch, of course. Yes, so basically we're back at the dealer. I said everything I wanted to, I think, I hope. We did everything. We did the walk around, we did the sound check, and that's basically it. Thanks very much for watching this test ride of the Yamaha TriCity 125. Thank you and bye-bye.